What is going on, guys? It's Ramen from Ramen Reviews here, and today I'm going to be basically doing my first reaction to Eromanga Sensei. Now, before I actually get into this actual reaction, I want to apologize for one, the way I look. I did actually just finish taking a shower, and I finished trying to look pretty. No, it's I'm actually, after this, I have to go to bed because I got work really early in the morning, 4 a.m. like usual. Although, granted, tomorrow is my actual birthday, April 10th. So, some good things, some bad things. But, anyways, also, the second thing I'd like to talk about is why this episode is so late. Now, by the time this episode came out on Saturday, I had actually needed to go to work really rather early. And at the time, I wouldn't have been able to squeeze in to watch the show and then go to work. So I decided to put it off. Work ended up being really difficult, really busy, and I got off a lot later than I normally did. And I was like, I'm way too tired. It would have been a really half-assed reaction. So I was like, I'll just put it off until do it the next day, tomorrow morning, which would have been today. Then today came. Stuff happened. Really busy. Family matters. So things just got pushed back, and now, unfortunately, I have to do this reaction a day later. And I know a lot of people have already seen reactions like this already, so I do apologize for being late to the party, but I do hope that eventually I will be able to upload either right before I go to work and upload it and do the reaction and all that jazz. If not, well, maybe afterwards if I'm not too tired, or the day after. Today's Sunday, so one day after. Just a heads up, if something happens or I get pushed back on an episode, I'll also relay it in the beginning of the episode. Now, I realize this is coming up into 2 minutes, so I really don't want to get into this anymore. Also, just a quick thing, Eromanga Sensei is the same manga artist and author who did Orihimo, which is My Little Sister Can't Be This Cute. For a bit of a tidbit for you guys who didn't know that, and if you guys know anything about My Little Sister Can't Be This Cute, you will know that incest is wincest, so you can kind of get an idea about what this is about. So, the last two shows that I watched, there definitely has been an incest and wincest kind of situation, so let's see how this goes. Now, without any further ado, let's go watch the first episode of Manga Sensei. I was about to say Orimo, if I can click the video. Alright, open up in full tab. That's not what I wanted. There we go. Okay, I take that back. She's going. Okay, so she's not really his little sister. Wink. It's like Sword Art Online. Well, no, actually, it's his cousin. I take that back. He's quite bigger compared to her. I have a feeling Shaft could have made this show. And then just like that, he swooned. Yep. I don't remember this in the manga. I think... because she's a NEET. Sagri? Let's see how they pronounce it. Because I don't want to butcher it and look stupid like I usually do. I haven't ate dinner. I had to go to bed without dinner. Don't show me food. Thank God this isn't Shokugeki no Soma, because I would have been just drooling. Sagri. That's impressive. You would think, I don't know how long, Sagiri, I don't know, I was talking a little bit when he said it. So what is it, omelet, eggs? I just said omelet and eggs, I'm a dumbass. I wonder how long it's been since they've actually done that. seen each other, I mean. I want to have a sakura tree just grow randomly in Vegas, but you know, Vegas is completely dry. Oh, isn't I think that character right there that I was just yelling is part of the shows up later. The one that yelling about the moving. A year, okay. Also, I do apologize if it looks dark. I usually do my reactions at like daytime, so it's nighttime, very dark. Only if source light is behind me. Ego surfing. Okay, I remember. I'm starting to remember the. I'm starting to remember the plot of this. So I know if I talk, I'm going to spoil it. So if you're going to be, although granted, if you're watching a reaction, I think you should have already seen the episode, especially since I'm like a day late. But at the same time, I don't want to spoil anything because I know that what's going to happen. No, if I say it, I'm going to hint it. So I'll keep my mouth shut and look pretty. You know, actually, back in the day when I was still young and cute, now I'm just cute. I actually wanted to be an author, not of erotic novels. That would have been weird. Oh, I couldn't read all that. Couldn't tell if I knew that. Was that Sword Art Online? That was Sword Art Online. That had to be Sword Art Online back there. Oh, yep, I know what happens in this part. They actually hinted it right there. Oops. Boom. So it's a light eye on the second Sagadi. Okay. I mean, honestly, really good brother. If it was my brother, he'd just slap me in the face. Give me my wife again today. Why do I look shiny? Because why not? Just ass. Did she just take a selfie of her ass? That girl looks like that one chick from Masamune-kun's Revenge. Please tell me I'm not the only one who sees that. All she needs is those stupid things in her hair. Yep, your little sister is a pervert. It's just old man. What old man has those then legs? Some guy was talking about family injury. That's so stupid. And then there it is, the fateful encounter. After a year of waiting, he sees the little sister. It's nice to meet you. Yeah, no shit. It's only been like a year. It's like I said, it's like I'm a magical. That would be honestly weird. If my sibling was, one, an artist, I'd be surprised because he is a horrible artist. And two, one, if he was a little girl, that would also be kind of creepy because last time I realized he was an older man. But, yeah, if he was an erotic novel artist, that would be quite the conundrum, and that, yeah, that would definitely hurt. I mean, yeah, they're not siblings, they're siblings, but still, I don't know if I could ever say that kind of stuff. My foot's falling asleep. I'm gonna go just rearrange the blush, though. That blush, though. Yeah, you probably shouldn't say that to your sister. What is... Is that a remote? I think that was a remote. Yeah, I don't think that should be... Hey, I just found your secret. And yeah, they're very erotic. Very lewd. 10 out of 10. Would fap again. Not... That short hair, though. That short hair, though. Ooh. Sorry. Foot's falling asleep and now it's starting to... Convey a plot in 10 seconds. That's actually quite impressive to do. Dang, he's right on top of everything. Like, you must have a lot of confidence in your ability. Like, confidence, not like really like overconfidence, like egotistical, but for you to actually be like, hey, this is a script for my novel, and also here's a script when it turns to an anime, or in other cases like a movie or something, or a TV show. That's impressive. When I was still a fan fiction writer, I had, well, it was fan fiction, so of course. She says sensei, so is he actually older, or just because he's in a higher position because she's like his assistant? I mean, think about it. He's famous she's famous for reasons, but that is kind of cool though. Like in like the whole, just the coincidence of everything. Hey, you make I'm pretty sure, unless I'm stupid or something, which there we go. I just answered my own question. I was gonna say, like, the coincidence of, hey, I write this thing and it just happens to be the sister, who's completely anonymous of all the people. She's the artist for his actual novel. Trying to act all coy. Okay, I gotta admit, she is definitely shown a lot cuter in here in this medium rather than the manga, and it is quite refreshing. Because, cute girls. Although I really want to know the age difference, because it's a little bit like almost to the uncomfortable level. I mean, just physically, the way it looks. Like, at least in Emo, yeah, it is a younger sister, but I think it's only like by like a year or two. This one, it looks like, hey, I'm still in middle school, and I look like I'm near the end of. Yeah, fair enough. You're definitely turning into the Eero part of the title. Don't touch her there. This will not become an anime. It turns into a hentai. And whether or not I approve of that, don't do that. I mean, granted, sure, you'll just show your ass. Why can't I need a voice changer? Well, those people say my voice is fine already, but slap. Oh, close enough. I wonder if there's stuff that you can just easily do that, although, yeah. I mean, honestly, I know a lot of people who are elitists are gonna be like, well, oh, it just happens to live under the same roof, and it just happens to be his siblings for plot reasons. And then, I mean, at least he's, yeah. Yeah, that would hurt. All right, so they're gonna end it just okay. So that looks like they're gonna end the. Yeah. Because she loves your work. Light novel protagonist. So look, so it looks like it's gonna end the first episode. Is just gonna be an introduction of the characters and showing that, hey, these two people who kind of have a banter already, but also work together, are also the siblings who who live under the same roof. I mean, I've lost. That's not how it works, though. When people do the things they really like, they show their true, like they're what they really are like. Like when I'm at work, I just pretend I'm happy when in reality I'm dead inside. Anyway. Why didn't you keep that hair? Well, actually, if you kept that hairstyle, you'd look exactly like Anna from Shimonetta, so that would have been quite odd. But still, short hair is best hair. Anyone who wants to say otherwise can fight me in IRL. I do lift. I can't even say that without, like, just keeping it. I can't even say that with a straight face. It just sounds so stupid. So speaking of like cute shows or just like slice of life, I've never seen Gabriel drop out, but the same thing happened where I read. Actually, I didn't even get through the first chapter. I don't know. It just something about it just didn't click with me immediately, and I think there was something else that was that updated, and I just put it off. I don't know if you guys would like to see me react to Gabriel Dropout. I might do like a marathon of it for like the next for 2 days in a row, just kill the entire series because I know it's already done. I don't know if you guys are interested in that. I'll probably do that. And also, I don't want this channel to be just straight reactions. I actually want to talk about things and have like discussions and actually have like a professional rather than just like a raw reaction. And yes, I am paying attention to the actual show. I can just do two things at once. I'm just a bad sister. What are the parents anyway? They might have said, okay, I did say that I am paying attention, but I think I did miss that. I don't know if it was in the very beginning when I was bantering, but the parents are not there. I'm pretty sure I just missed it, but well, unfortunately, you're going to have to be talking to them now that the secret is out. Or fortunately, in some cases. I mean, yes, you are family. That is true. Like if I were to move out with a roommate, they're not my family, they're my roommate. Whether or not they're a really good friend of mine or not, they're not my family just because you live with them. I mean, honestly, they're just family through marriage, it looks like. I like how it's like she's trying to act like a bitch, for lack of a better word. Oh, is this the intro? Let's go watch the intro. Or there might be an ending. No, it looks like this is the intro. I don't see credits. Very basic. No, this is the credits. Alright, so we'll see the intro next episode, I believe. So, I mean, in closing, I'm gonna take off one headphone. In closing, this, actually, that looks very unsightly, so that works. Alright, so, in closing, this show does seem, it's extremely basic, in terms of, like, a slice of life, and that's fine. If that's something you just want to cleanse your palate of watching multiple shows, like, I know there's a lot of action shows that are going on right now, whether it be, My Hero Academia Season 2, Attack on Titan. So yeah, there is going to be a perfect balance. I mean, we have Renai Boken or Love Tyrants, which is going to bring the comedic, it's a comedic parody of the harem version genre of anime, and then we have this show, which is a slice of life, which is going to be like a cutesy kind of thing, where you can just cleanse your palate, kind of like how Kobayashi was in last season. Except this one except like I said, Kobayashi is on such a whole nother freaking threshold and level above everything else, so it's hard to compare. Let's go watch the ending scene. Really? Are they in? No, okay. I think. Trying to remember, because like I said, it's been a long time since I've actually seen since I've actually read the manga, and so it took me a second because I know there was like a couple characters that were introduced, and I thought it was another chick. I don't know if it's that same character, but it was basically where I left off, and I was wondering if they're gonna introduce that character that's early on, and I don't think it's the same character. But anyways, in closing, yeah, the show is rather cute. It seems rather upbeat. It has some funny moments. Of course, not as funny as Renai Boken, although it looks like that's going to be the show of the season already. That's going to make me laugh the most. And I've looked at a bunch of other shows, and I wasn't going to look at anything sequel-wise, because the only thing that I was going to, if I was going to watch anything sequel-wise, was going to be Attack on Titan Season 2, because I saw Season 1. Never saw My Hero Academia. Might do the same thing like I said about Gabriel Dropout. Might do a marathon of it one day and just knock it out in like 2 or 3 days, because I have a lot on my plate right now, in terms of whether it be work-related, or whether it be when I need to watch anime-related. But anyways, I do apologize if I was a little bit quiet like I usually am on my other reactions, but I was actually taking everything in, commenting on things that I would think was appropriate to comment on, and just giving my whole 2 cents on the whole idea of this show. Whether or not I'm going to be, I'll give it a few. I mean, I'm now that I've watched the first episode, now I'm obligated to watch it until the entirety, because I know a lot of people are going to be wanting to watch it. And you know, this show does seem interesting in general, so I'm going to be following up every once in a while. Hopefully I can update it on a regular basis, whether it be a day late or so, or it's going to be later than usual compared to everyone else who's uploading. But anyways, that's it for this video, guys. I do appreciate all the support on my other videos. I know I've gotten a lot of video views lately, and it's actually quite funny because like I said, if you ever saw my very first video, which was talking about Potaku, and this is just a spin-off of my main channel, even though I very rarely update on my main channel anymore because it's all gaming related. You guys have been blasting it with views actually much faster than my main channel, and if this continues the way it looks like, my sub channel of this is going to surpass my main channel in quite not too long, if it looks like the trajectory it's going. And I do want to thank you guys. So also, if you guys have any recommendations or something you guys want me to watch, leave it in the comment section below. If it's something I've already seen, I will comment on it, of course, saying I've already seen it, so I don't want to react to it, because I want to do a blind reaction, because it's so much better that way. If you redo a reaction, it just makes things very bland, boring, or I'm gonna have to fake it, and I don't like faking things. Anyways, that's it for this video, guys, and I'll see you guys next time on the next video, whatever it may be, whether it be Renai Boken, or actually it's probably gonna be the Bastard Instructor, because I think it comes out either tomorrow or Tuesday. We'll see. Anyways, that's it for this video, you guys. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.